Alright, we are back with Donkey Kong 3 for the NES again. I'll likely be returning to both of them, but I'm gonna start with this one. Basically, while writing the script for my summary video, I found that there were some enemies I didn't see because I didn't make it quite far enough. I don't think it'll be too hard on the NES version. The arcade version might be a little more tough. So if I get too mad, I may just settle with the NES one, because I've done enough in the games to be content with them, but for the sake of the video, you know, it'd be nice to have both. But NES could just be enough. And part of the reason why I'm doing it, because some, you know, it's like, oh, it's just a few more enemies, who really cares? But, you know, I gave this game 11 minutes. I think I could spare it a few more minutes yeah, the sprites are probably different, but again, it's more of a, it's like a, I don't need to necessarily show every detail in every game. That's kind of impossible to ask. But for a game that I've spent so little time on, we'll see. I'll go ahead and start the timer again. So the goal is to get to level 15. I got to level 10 before, I believe. So I don't think it'll take me that long. Did I start in difficulty A? I think I did. I don't actually have to care that much about the plants, especially if I'm just trying to... Especially if I'm just trying to get to certain levels, you know? I'm not even... Do you even lose all your lives if, you lose all the plants? Because it seemed like it possibly is only just for score, and that's it. Game audio is a bit loud. Okay. Is that better? Hello, G&B Studios. You do get a game over? I couldn't find any proof. Maybe I should just try it out and see what happens. Apparently there was a weird enemy in the arcade version too that I never saw, where if you hold on for too long in a level, these things come in and eat the vines Donkey Kong's on. That seems like that's bad for Donkey Kong though, so I don't quite get it. Maybe it's him falling down to you? I don't know. Like it means like they come up from the bottom so he has more time to jump down if you take long. I'll give it a shot. See what happens when you lose all the plants. Can't imagine it'd be too hard to do on like the easiest difficulty or something. Okay, I've lost the nice bug spray. Who threw that spear at me? Oh. Ah, dang it, see, the problem is with this version of the game is you have so little life. At least in the arcade version, I can crank it up. This game gets so hectic so fast. I really gotta watch for those guys in there. Damn it. And this stage is definitely the harder... Well, I'm off to a great start. This stage is definitely the hardest one, just because you can't quickly go up and down in the center. That's a waste of a super spray, too. This run is not the run. There we go. You've actually seen a cab of this in person? Wow. They actually didn't... It did not sell, actually, that well. I looked more into it. The other interesting thing is that, they actually didn't sell cabinets of it. They only sold conversion kits. Yeah, I think it's a combination of the change in genre, and frankly, that was right when arcades in general were kind of dying out, or they had kind of a bit of a slump. And it was right at that time, too. So it was probably a combination of both. So that's the enemy I had seen, the guys that swipe, and I thought they were the last one, but they're not. Definitely need to get better at dodging these guys. Ba-ba-da-da. Yeah, I even actually heard this Donkey Kong game sold moderately well in Japan, but it was still considered not a big success because of how poorly it did in the US. Having the super spray for this level is very nice. Still don't think I'm gonna make it, though. Yeah, the super spray's busted. Yeah, you just spray him like crazy. It's kind of interesting just how different, like, there's this game definitely feels smaller in, like, wait, is that a new B-type? I don't even know if I noticed that last time. Are those the same as before? I jumped, that was stupid. Well, there's the end. But, like, you know, like, even the flyers don't actually stay as much with about the story. Not that the story was ever that much in these games to begin with, but... Alright, let me try that again and not fail so badly on level... whatever that was. I guess it still has 3 levels, but they aren't as detailed as I think this game would have been better served probably having a few more different styles, but I guess at some point they probably have a limit to how much they can put on arcade machine. Yeah, they're definitely more of a niche, though, I would say. Like, in the arcade era, that was the main genre, but now shmups are kind of much more of a niche. Yeah, really popular with indies. It is funny though, I saw apparently they have made, I don't know how often they've made more art types, but there are still some more modern ones that they've made. I don't know how good they are, but I saw one on the Switch eShop. Oh, I found out, I thought you couldn't get it. You can get Versus Mahjong on the, Arcade Archives. I just didn't realize it because there's a dash between Ma and Jog. I don't know how many of you are actually interested in playing it, but there's actually what you can get. I was kind of surprised, in the US even though it's all in Japanese. Dude, I didn't mean to jump. That was actually a finger slip. Dude, this level is so hard for me. I've got to figure it out. The best way to do it. Like, do I prioritize killing bugs as they're approaching? Do I just move out of the way? Do I jump down? What do I do? They're just so annoying. Okay, got the super spray. I think there's also a Hong Kong version. Yeah, it is kind of interesting because Mahjong, I believe it's, if I recall correctly, I think it's Chinese originally, but the Japanese version I played is now the version I know is actually slightly different. Like, it's similar, but it has its own specific rules. Dude, I gotta watch out for that. When I hear that sound, maybe I should just kill those guys. I feel like I'm still not doing great enough to get to level 15. The nice thing about the arcade version is because I have more lives, I get a lot more super sprays, but I have to make it much further. I have to make it to level 24 on the arcade version, which is kind of rough. Luckily, I got super spray through that one. There's still 2 more types of bugs I have to see. One's like a big beetle dude, and one's a butterfly. Nice. So I finished my Gamoku summary video, and it may or may not be my longest. Oh shoot, that's a lot of them. Summary so far. It's not by much though. It's only like a minute longer than Donkey Kong. Ah, jumping is actually kind of risky. Dang. I try not to go too overboard on just explaining the game, but you kind of have to understand it a little bit to understand like what my time with the game was like. So it's probably not one that's going to interest everybody, but I wanted to make it a good video regardless. Mahjong is going to be kind of similar, actually. Why do I feel like I haven't gotten any extra lives this time when I did last time? Am I miscounting? Come on, get up there before the worms get here. Dang. The worms on this stage are so annoying. Honestly, this stage is not that bad. At least not in this version. Da, 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 da. The only problem is now I gotta make it through one more stretch of the hard level. If only I could get another life. I think this might be where the beetle comes in, though. Or is it not till the next level? I don't see him yet. Oh, there he is, the beetle! New enemy type I didn't see yet. Whoa, they're like the other guys. They're also harder to hit. Nasty. Come on. Dude, there's so many worms. Where'd you guys all come from? All right, I beat that one, but, eesh. My hope is not too high for this next level. But hey, that's one of the new enemy types. We only got one left to see. I've already given this game more time than I gave it the first attempt. Come on, just let me beat this level. Oh, the beetle got me, darn. Did I really get an extra life that time? I feel like I only had 3 bug sprays. Huh. Well, here we go again. I almost got through it. I kind of wish you could, like, save the super spray. So I could save that first one for when I need it. Oh, so they made a Hong Kong version of the game on the NES. Interesting. I'm assuming that's not Nintendo's, unless it is, and I haven't played it yet. It looks very similar. The art. The box art. I don't think are Yaku's in the Chinese version? I know, maybe they are, I don't know. I know the Ricci mechanic is. But I'm not sure about the Yaku's. Ooh, that was close. Bro, chill out. Why is this level giving me so much trouble? Come on, there we go. All right, if I can beat this one without getting hurt, probably the easiest one. This is the one that'll be kind of important. What I want to know is, why is it that when Donkey Kong hits the bees, they go after me and not just him? You know? Come on. Nice. Okay. that's big. Again, the less deaths I take, the more orange sprays I get for this level later on. Oh, you can't spray him while he's prepping the coconut or whatever, can you? I do know I have at least, I think, one more Mahjong game on the NES. I'm not done yet. There might even be another one. I can't remember. I feel like I'm starting to get a little better at dealing with the bugs. Killing them when they're kind of nearby. Are there... I haven't looked too much at this Teleview yet. Are there's probably some fan patches. Some of them I won't care as much about. Like, I'm not gonna be able to translate every single game that has no translation. So for some of them, if I can get away with playing the game fairly easily without a translation, I'll probably do so. It's gonna kind of depend on the game. Dang it, I was too close to him. Does that have a fan patch? A fan translation? But I'm not sure of yet. That's the big if. Oh boy, you hear that, Suji? Dang, so close. Is it shorter? I seem to remember hearing it's maybe not as long. Oh, like, they're not even all available? We need to look into it. It's still a bit of ways, but there's more pressing games to translate first, regardless. Yeah, I've seen that before. Suji actually plans on seeing if he can use that for the NES version. Come on, just get me through this without these bugs. Yes. So yeah, it might just be shorter, which hopefully means it won't be too hard. Oh, stupid bug. Whoa! Dude, it's getting a little crowded in here. Dude, this level's just so hard to even. Dang it. Yeah, again, it also depends on the type of game. No, that's so bad, man. Oh, I needed that life. I just was so greedy for the spray. Dang it, might take me one more try, guys. Jeez. Yeah, there's gonna be a few that will need it. Unfortunately, there's a JRPG coming up that I'm gonna try to beat without translating, which may be a bad idea. We'll see. If it ends up being too hard, what might end up happening for some of these, honestly, is I might have to put them off. Because there is a guide on GameFAQs that says how to beat the game, so that I'll probably use that to help. So if the guide is enough to help me beat the game, I'll do it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to, like, experience the story, which isn't ideal, but... Dang it, stupid beetle! Well, that's the end. tell if you have, like, no guides. Oh, boy. But if I have to, I might put one off until there's time to translate it. If that just is necessary. We'll see. That last one was going good. I just really screwed up there at the end. Nice. I feel like that one could have gone a lot more hectic if it kept going. I saw speedrunners only actually get to level 10. Or even just 3, or... No, I can't remember how many, like 5 maybe? Finish every level? I can't remember exactly what it is. Come on. Nice. I don't know, is jumping that good actually? I think you maybe need to on the last level, but other than that, it might not be worth it, because it looked like I was actually still able to spray him to the top without jumping. Aw, shoot. Yeah, this one, the platforms don't go up as high. They only go up 2. Yeah, some games, if they're just missing, I mean, we can't play them. I've already done that. I've already had to do that for a few, you know? Some of those arcade games. Ooh! I just feel like I really have to get these guys that fly at you. Dude, I can't even get him. I feel like he's kind of close. Ooh. Just take it. Oh. Dude, this game is so hectic. Come on. Whew, that was crazy. What's sad about the Satellaview is there's so much, like, licensed stuff on it. So it's probably really hard for Nintendo to even try to, like, do anything with those games. Even if they wanted to. They worked with a lot of, like, network broadcasters and stuff. Ooh, I did not realize there was a big dude there. Come on, nice! That's yeah, magazines as well. That's another hard level done without a death. I'm starting to actually figure this game out. Sort of. Probably not nearly as good as the real pros, but... I'm seeing very real progress with my abilities at the game, which is a good sign that I'll be able to do this. Dang it! Ooh. Dude, in the arcade version too, I bet we've talked about this already. I'll talk about it in the summary. The bugs, like, eat Stanley whole. It's pretty brutal. There's just, in general, slightly less animations in this version. I find it kind of funny, the hardware limitations for these arcade games, when the actual NES games eventually started getting so much bigger than these arcade games. It's like there gotta have been ways to fit it, you know? They probably just couldn't optimize it well enough yet. Is there a way to hit him from, like, here? I don't think so. No. Okay. Oh, I just realized I got these guys coming at me. Oh, you can actually push the worms back up the tree. Oh, that doesn't last very long. No, that's not really worth it. Dude, there's no way up! Jeez Louise. Just give me an opening game. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, DK had the whole stage missing and everything. This one was a little bit later, but not too much more. You would still think they could have figured something out. Just drop me the goodies, okay. I actually think I like the Mario Bros. NES version. Well, in general, I like the NES ones, but the Mario Bros. Ones feels like one of the ones that suffered the least. I guess it did have some cut enemy types late game, though. But I actually think Mario Bros. Feels better, even from because they changed a bunch of enemy sprite size, and I liked the Mario Bros. The sprite size is better in the NES version. I guess there wasn't, yeah, quite as much advanced stuff. They're weird on the arcade version, too, honestly. I think I actually liked the physics better on the NES version, even. Whoa, that was weird. I was, like, moving slowly. We got the Beatles. Although it's kind of hard to remember at this point. Maybe I'm misremembering. I didn't really like the physics on the arcade version of Mario Bros. Very much. Come on. Oh, it's cramped. Dang, I was close. There's also another one that released in, just Europe that was closer to the arcade version, if I remember correctly. Oh, no! Come on! I really don't want to fail this now. I'm so close. Dude, it's actually hard to get the spray even down. Oh no! I was so stupid. I thought I was not looking below me at all. Oh man, I'm so upset. I had that in the bag. You know what I almost should do? Die in level 12 to get the spray there. Yeah, I'll play that. I'm playing all of them, so there's more Mario Bros. In my future. You didn't see that. That was really sad. I think what I'm gonna do is when I get to level 12, I need to die in level 12 and just get the spray to get through 13 quickly. Because it lasts for like 2 levels. Dude, I'm kind of worried about getting to level 24. Hopefully the more lives is enough of a boost. Yeah, I wonder, do I really want to replay it every single time, though? I don't know if I do. Because it's kind of just a packaged-in thing, and if it's the same one that they package in with every game, I only feel like I'd probably want to play it once. We'll see, though. Maybe it'll be a nice break every time we get to it. Do, 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 do. I guess the only question, well, I don't know. A weird question I've thought about with stuff like that is like, do you count games? Because that's almost like a whole game within the game. It's actually like 2 games in one, so to say, where one is just way more prominent than the other. So do I actually consider both of them as just the same thing? Or like, do I actually consider that as a completely separate game? The GBA Mario Bros, you know? And just rate that one separately. Treat it as a separate title. Dude, I'm struggling. I'm not doing nearly as good as I did on this level as last time. Dude! That's my last plant! Hold on. Wait. No! I died, darn it. Kirby's Dream Collection has a bunch of new stuff in it while having classic stuff as well. Yeah, stuff like that, I'm just not sure how I want to think about it, you know? Do I just play the whole collection and do all the old games again, if they're exactly the same? Or do I just do the new stuff and rate those individually? That's a bad death. Did I pause? No, I didn't. Yeah, that's a bit in the future, so I have some time to think about it, though. I can't remember, for the version of Ocarina of Time that has the Master Quest, can you choose Master Quest right from the beginning, or do you have to beat the original again? So I almost wonder if I should only do Master Quest in that case. Yeah, I wonder if I might just choose Master Quest and review that kind of as its own thing. Not that I wouldn't mind replaying Ocarina of Time. It's one of my favorite video games. If it's just like a straight up port or emulation of it, though, I'm not really. With no changes, you know, at all. Not as concerned about playing it. This level is so hectic. That was kind of scary. I was so surrounded. There was an escape route. I just misjudged it. You can actually play Master Quest on the N64 than EverDrive. Interesting. I like both Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, but it's kind of interesting. I used to like Majora's Mask more, but over time I've grown to like the original more for whatever reason. But both are very good. I think generally speaking, I'd still rather play on the version that it was released on. So even if it was on the GameCube and isn't as good of an emulator, I'm still just gonna play it on the GameCube. Especially if that's how they released it at retail, I think that's even a fair thing to consider in the reviews. Whoa, that guy almost got me. I still haven't beaten level 3. Shoot, without dying. I am starting to doubt that this is the run. I wish that this version gave you extra lives more often. That'd be very nice. This is honestly proving to be a little bit harder than I was hoping. I almost had it that one time. Just want to see the butterflies. I've even, like, mused with the idea. I don't know if I use that word correctly. I've even considered doing, like, what if I did play every single eShop re-release of games too, but allowed myself to use save states for those versions, because that's how they were released. I probably won't do that, but I've considered it. Yeah, no, right now I do not intend on doing that at all. Yeah, they're not even all on the list of Nintendo products page. Not even Wikipedia considers them separate releases. Just make it, just make it, just make it before the beetle comes after me. Okay, nice. Him looking up here looks kind of funny to me. Like, his eyes are like, boom. Okay, this is the stage that always kills me. Rate them based on the emulation of the games. Yeah, how good is the emulator on this? It would probably end up being very similar across every single one on the Wii, but... Or the Wii... okay, those guys are actually nastier. They don't give as much warning as the other guys do, I don't think. Well, once again, I died to the level that keeps killing me, level 15, or 13. I just need to get past one of them, die on 12 intentionally, and I should be good. I just have to get past the first one without dying, which I have yet to be able to do. Once I can do that, I should be good. Actually, did the Wii have save states? I can't remember. Did the Wii version not use save states? I didn't actually get much on the Wii. No, I got some on the Wii eShop. They had suspend points. That's still nasty, though. Then I'd have to beat, like... I think Wii U eShop exclusives are just listed on the Wii U page. Or with the Wii U. No. They have a... I don't know. There are some Wii U games, I believe, that are on there. Wii U eShop games. Like, what's one that I've gotten? There's a handful of them. I think they're just categorized in a weird spot, either with the Wii U games or just the eShop page for the 3DS and the Wii U as well. I don't remember which of the two. Because there are a few Wii U eShop exclusives. Not many, but a few. Like, there's some Pokemon ones on there, I'm pretty sure. Oh my goodness, I actually almost got hit by a dart. Oh! I can't believe I actually dodged that with the jump. Oh, I almost just tossed that dumb worm. Okay, I beat this level without dying, that's good. There's actually a fair amount of Wii eShop stuff. So when I bought all the games to the Wii U eShop and 3DS eShop before doing this, I missed the Wii one. So there's a handful of Wii exclusives I never played. Like, I played Fluidity Spin Cycle on the 3DS, but not Fluidity on the Wii. So there'll be some new ones there for me. I don't know how many people played those anyway, but... Tiny Thief is on the Wii U list. It was published by Angry Birds maker Rovio before it was on the Wii U. Yeah, that was kind of part of the reason why they actually made the digital shop to begin with. On, like, the DS, for example. It wasn't even actually to, put full-price games on it. It was more actually to have, like, their own app store. That's kind of how Nintendo, I think, was pushing it at first. Especially on the DSi. A lot of the games they published were kind of these very, mobile-esque games. Look, I was moving slow again. Yeah, a lot of indie stuff, and also even Nintendo's own published games were smaller companies, and like I said, more kind of mobile-like in design. Dude, I should have jumped down. Darn, I actually was kind of close. Yeah, it really is interesting. Even Nintendo wasn't the nicest to indie devs either. It's really changed the public, or like, the way the public has, or not even just the public, but big publishers treat indie devs has changed a lot over time. For the better, I would say. I think there's a lot of really good indie stuff out there. Yeah, they're changed to help the other companies to change too. I mean, I guess Steam was pretty supportive of smaller developers for a while. But it kind of really didn't enter the console world till, like, probably the Wii, I would guess, was a big one. Think of, like, World of Goo. What were some of the big indie ones on there? Nice. Ba-ba-da-da. I know there was more on the Wii, but I'm just not thinking of them. Yeah, Kansas Hyrule was kind of wild that even happened, you know? And then I guess you have, on the flip side, you know, you've got Shovel Knight as an assist trophy in Ultimate. And Sans as a costume. Oh, man. Cuphead is a costume, too. Yep, yep. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Toby Fox helping with the music in Scarlet and Violet. Wonder if he's responsible for the Area Zero. Area Zero? Is that what it's called? Can't remember. Music. Like the best part of the game. Yeah, technically Steve was indie. We don't really see it at this point, but it really was. It really kind of started off as one. All right, I'm gonna make the potentially bad choice of intentionally dying to this level and see if it serves me well in the end. Yes, no, Steve was a pretty big reveal, really. I think it caught a lot of people off guard because a lot of people thought it would be like either Steve or Banjo would come in as Microsoft-owned characters. Then we ended up getting both. We gotta be careful about this beetle, though. Okay. You're prepared for Freddy Fazbear next. Dude, imagine we get what's that song? Do 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 in Smash Bros. What a world. Yeah, or we would get someone like Master Chief instead. Even though Steve's pretty weird, in a way he fits more than Master Chief, I would say. Alright. One more level, then we have new enemy. I almost just died there. Master Chief is more popular than Steve nowadays? I don't know if I'd go that far. Halo's kind of... It's not the series it used to be. Which is, in some ways, sad, because it was a pretty revolutionary. Alright, so we should see butterflies! Where are they? Oh, there it was. Did you see that butterfly for a second? I let it live for a moment, and then it died. I mean, Minecraft is, what, the highest-selling video game of all time at this point? It'd be nice to beat at least one level. I think they're just like the bees, but maybe faster and bigger. I don't know. Okay, I beat a level. Yeah, Xbox just isn't at the level that it was during like the 360 era. It's still like they still sell quite a few consoles, but It definitely, things have changed a lot since the 360 era for Microsoft. Yeah, they're really pushing for, I don't even know if I would necessarily say they're pushing hard for, like, playing games on the cloud, but they're really pushing hard for, like, a service-based, game service. Honestly, I think if all big publishers would love gaming to be entirely digital, because that's way cheaper for them. It's just a matter of when their customers accept that. Yeah, honestly, the sad thing is, I'm with you. I love owning physical games, but a lot of people don't care. They're fine with it being digital. And to be fair, most physical games nowadays require you to download half the game anyway, even once you buy it. Ah, okay, got beaten. All right. I hope so. I prefer physical media, but I wouldn't be surprised if eventually it goes away. To my dismay. All right, not quite an hour. 56:56.